Hey everyone, it's Simplicity and welcome back to a new video. Today we have Minami Lane. Thank you to Wholesome Games for providing me with a key for the purpose of review. So this is Emma, and the street is so sad and empty. Okay. I'm sure having a boba cafe here will transform it into a vibrant neighborhood. Let's do this. So the first mission that we have is Bobalicious. So 15 villagers, 75, I think it was satisfaction rate, and a boba shop. So I played the demo for this whenever we had was it Steam Next Fest? Was that the one that just passed? And I fell in love. So this game is only $5. So it's pretty cheap, which I kind of love. And you also have like, I think they said it's up to 4 hours of playtime. But there's also a sandbox mode, which I did not see as a possibility, like whenever it was the demo. But I thought today we'll go ahead and take a look at the missions. So right now I'm building a ramen shop. So the entire purpose of this game is to kind of like build your own neighborhood and make the most out of it. So you'll have people move in. So I think there's like young people and elders, I believe, where you have to kind of like perfect the recipes for things and what they want, have certain amounts of money, and just try to make it fairly successful of a town. And I find that stuff like this is just like overly relaxing and cozy, but also how are you going to go along with it when it's only worth like $5? So if you click on villages, they'll tell you what they think. Try it on someone who comes out of a shop. They might have interesting things to say. So I just went ahead and put down the ramen shop. You'll also see little things placed around town, like what I just clicked on was a camera, but there will also be options for like an envelope or a backpack, and it's the Tanuki hiding, but you also get bonus money for it. So, and then you also have trash that you can do. So as you can see, like if I look here, okay, so that's fine. They just want me to adjust the ramen recipe, which I definitely think that we could do. And then this is like kind of the end of the day. You get satisfaction, villages, the amount of money you made. You can see the shop. So we have a 7 out of 10 for my recipe. So it's not great, but we can definitely fix it. So game progress saves at the end of every day. So they wanted more pork, which we can do. And I kind of just play through trying to see what I can do. So I think I'm going to go ahead and add a park. It helps with beauty, makes people a little bit happier, gives people, something else to do other than just the ramen shop. And you can kind of customize it up here a little bit too. I think I'm going to go with this option, I think. So we can go ahead and start the day. And the very first thing I do is I look for the hidden Tanuki. And then everybody just kind of goes ahead and lives their lives. Okay, so we can go ahead and read their thoughts whenever you click on them. They get happy to see each other, which I think is super cute. But we're just gonna go ahead and pick up some of the trash that falls. And okay, so that wants more pork as well. Alright, so we will just like slowly but surely make the recipe work. It just kind of takes a little bit, but it's also giving us a chance to save up money to unlock the boba shop. So okay, not too bad. Click on people to learn what they like or dislike. Alright, we're gonna hop in here. We're gonna add more pork. And I think that should be fine. I think we can go ahead and add another building in here though. Um, I think we're gonna add a house because that's gonna make us more money. It doesn't make sense to have another park. And we don't currently have the money for the boba cafe. So I think we're gonna go ahead and add a modern house. If we can go ahead and customize, I think I'm gonna make these. Do I want to make them the exact same? I feel like that's kind of something that you see often, so I think we're gonna make them the same. And then we can go ahead and look for the Tanuki, which is right here. And now we have more people that can go ahead and visit the ramen shop to make us some more money. Um, okay, so this is looking like we need more noodle today. So whenever at the end of the day, we just have to go in and add more noodle to our recipe. You can fast forward through these days. I don't see the point. They go by pretty quickly. But I do kind of also just like to look to see if there's any trash that I can click on, because it also gives us a little bit of a bonus like that. And the money goes up when we do that, which is nice. So we're just going to see how long it takes to do this objective. I can't imagine this is going to take too long since it is the very first one, but I will also have a download link for Steam down below if you are interested in purchasing Minami Lane. I believe it actually is released today, if I remember correctly. I want to say today is the day that it was released, which is lovely. So I'm gonna hop over here and add more noodle in, and then we can go ahead and I'm gonna also up my profit just like a couple of dollars. Nothing all too, extravagant, just to see how that goes. And okay, so the boba shop is 200. So let's just go ahead and I think we're gonna start the day. And let's see, there is a little hidden tanuki here, so that puts us up to 117. So we're just going to let everybody do this. All right. Everybody's just kind of going ahead and living their lives. I think this is just these little games, like I just feel like they're so cozy. And everybody seems to be going ahead and grabbing some ramen today. Looks like the price is okay, so that was let's just go ahead and let this keep going. I'm not going to check everybody's thoughts because it does tend to be the same, but you can sometimes click and like people will say like they're lonely or that they're exercising or on a walk for their mental health. So you can kind of see a little bit more about them individually, which is cool. But alright, so there we are. So we don't have the amount of villagers or satisfaction yet, but we are slowly getting there. Um, we officially have the perfect ramen recipe, so I no longer have to adjust that. And we can just go ahead. We have 162. I would love to be able to add that boba shop in right here, but I'm going to go ahead and add in a second house because we do need to have a certain amount of villagers. So I feel like this is the best case scenario for me right now is to go ahead and do this. And we found the hidden tanuki for the day as well as a piece of trash. I no longer have to check the thoughts about Noodle Nirvana, which is lovely. So we can just kind of hang out, watch everybody live their lives today, and we can hopefully, I'm aiming for that 200 today, because I honestly think that the boba is going to be exactly what we need to pass this mission, because I feel like we're doing fairly well otherwise. So let's just go ahead and see what else. We're slowly getting there. We need like 48 more dollars. I don't know if that's going to be possible today, but we shall see. Or maybe not, because the sky is starting to turn orange. So we may have to run one more day before we get there. But that's not a big deal. We're just going to take it chill and relax. I'm not going to stress over this game. And we're not doing terribly. So satisfaction overall right now is 64, which is not that great, but it's also not terrible. Beauty helps a lot with that. And it's also kind of why I think I'm going to go ahead and do a park, which I know is ridiculous considering we were so close to the proper amount of money that we needed for the boba shop, but we're also not super far in. We're only on day 6. So I think we can afford to go ahead and get another park, see if we can build up the beauty a little bit, just try to make people happy because the more people you have, the higher your beauty is going to need to be. So we have 15 people and our beauty's at 10. So this should at least help make people a little bit happier, and we'll see just kind of how this goes. But we should be good. Everybody's saying that the noodle nirvana has the perfect recipe. I'm just kind of looking around for trash since we had already found Emma hidden around here today. And everything that you build only goes on the one side of the street. So you're able to have the view to be able to find Emma and the trash whenever it's dropped. So it works out to be pretty easy. We'll pick this up over here. And we can just go ahead and let everybody continue to live their lives today. But see, we made money pretty quick. Our satisfaction rate now is 71. So that's going to help us out quite a bit. Actually, 72 now. That'll help us out with our overall average. And I think we can maybe do one more day if I just leave the street like this. But all we need now is that boba shop and 2 more satisfaction points. So I think we can do it. Our beauty is a little bit low, and it says if you need money to try to slightly increase your prices. I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're just going to leave it today. We're going to click over here and get Emma, and that takes us up to 147. So everybody's just going to go ahead and live their lives here today, and we are going to watch for trash, see if we can make this money, and hopefully the boba shop is the last thing we need to get those 2 satisfaction points, and then we should be pretty good to go. But yeah, you can click on them and just kind of like see what their thoughts are. It's kind of fun to play around with. But we are very, very close to the proper amount of money for, ooh, I think we're getting it today. 3 more. There we are. So we officially have the amount of money that we need for the boba shop. And everybody's just going ahead and buying ramen and hanging out at the parks or the houses. So going for walks. And it's all just like very peaceful. I also quite enjoy the art style of this game overall. It's very just like relaxing to me. But now that we have the money, we can go ahead and wrap this day up. We can go ahead and get the boba shop, and then we can customize the recipe for that as well. But alright, so we are done day 7. Noodle Nirvana is doing quite well. We made $60 from that. And let's go ahead, and the game saves you progress every day. Yes, it does. So let's go ahead and add a building. And we are going to come over here and do the Boba Cafe. So this is what it looks like initially. You get +2 beauty for it. But let's go ahead and customize. Um, I don't really know exactly what I want to do for this. I would love the green, but I think it blends into the trees a little bit too much. I think we're gonna go blue and pink. But I think I like this roof style. Actually, let's go with the green maybe, because the green ties into the building. Okay, so there's the little boba cafe. So we can adjust the tea, sugar, the profit, tapioca, and cream. I'm gonna add some cream in, and I'm gonna take some of the tapioca out, I think. And maybe add a little bit more tea. I also just realized I forgot to name it, so that's a little bit unfortunate. It's now just like the boba cafe today, but we're up to 74% overall. So we should pretty quickly get the 75%, and then that will be the end of the very first mission. You'll have to let me know if you want to see me play through the other missions as well, because I'm very like tempted to do so, especially because it's only such like a short game anyways for the missions, and not it just being like sandbox mode. But I also feel like stuff like this is very like good for anxiety. Like if you just need something that doesn't really require any brain power, allows you to just kind of like sit and relax and still play a game. I feel like this is definitely one of the ones that you could do that with. We also may have accomplished it already without having to perfect the boba recipe, because if you look in the top left corner, satisfaction is currently up to 78%. So I don't think we have anything to worry about. I think this is going to be the last day for this mission, and then we can go ahead and wrap this up. So it looks like we're actually going to wrap up the day here now. And I think yes, there we are. So we completed that mission. Wow, great job. And look how happy everyone is. Okay, so we have officially done it. Now let's move on to another street. So I'm going to save that for another video, I think. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up right here. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, you can hit the like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, you can go ahead and subscribe. I post videos typically 3 to 4 times a week right now. If you are already subscribed and want notifications when I post, hit that bell down below. Make sure that your YouTube notifications are turned on, and I will see you all next time. Bye, lovelies.